Polynomials. Let's first talk about terms. Terms could be a single constant or the product of a constant and variables. In a term, it doesn't matter what the exponents are. Terms are often really any algebraic expression separated by a plus or a minus. In 2 times the square root of x plus y, 2 times the square root of x and y are both separate terms. A monomial is a term with only positive integer exponents, meaning something like 2, 2x, 2xy, 2z to the third. Each of those would be considered a monomial. Let's talk about the degree of a monomial. The degree of a monomial is the sum of all powers of each exponent. So in 2x, the power is 1, so then the degree is 1. And an example like 2x to the third y to the second, the degree is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. Let's scroll down just a bit. A binomial is the sum of 2 monomials. And we can think of it as a sum or difference. So for example, something like 2x squared plus 3. That is considered a binomial. It has 2 monomials. Or 2x plus 3x squared. That is also considered a binomial. Trinomials would be the sum of difference of 3 monomials. So let's go ahead and 3 monomials. So 3x squared plus 2x plus 1 is considered a trinomial. So the sum or difference of 3 monomials. Scrolling down. Generally, we can call all of these polynomials. This is the general term for all polynomials. Poly implying many, like saying many terms. So these could be a little bigger. So for example, something like 3x to the fourth plus 5x to the third minus 2x squared minus x plus 1 would be considered a polynomial, many terms. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. So we talked a bit about the degree of the monomial. Now let's discuss a bit about the degree of a polynomial. Well, it turns out the degree of polynomials is the highest degree of all the terms. So in the example we just did, if we look at the degree of each term, well, this one here, the 1, there's no variable there, so it has a power of 0, degree of 0. The x term minus x has a power of 1, so in total it's a degree of 1. The minus 2x squared has a power of 2, total of 2, degree of 2. Next, we have the degree of 3 and the degree of 4. So it looks like the degree of this polynomial is 4. And something like 2x to the fourth y plus 3xy, we would have to add up our powers. In our first term, we have a power of 4 and a power of 1, so that is 5. In our second term, we have a power of 1 and another power of 1. Total, that is 2. Well, 5 is the highest degree of all the terms here. So this polynomial has a degree, a degree of 5. That's all.